Most of us have heard of Ozone Action Days. You've heard that term. But what exactly is happening on those days? And why do we have suggested restrictions on what we should do and shouldn't do? In this segment, paid for by West Michigan Clean Air Coalition, we take a deeper dive into why Ozone Action Days even happen. Take a look. Well, it's another beautiful summer day in West Michigan, and you may be out, like I am, getting some fresh air today. Maybe throwing the ball around or mowing the lawn. Wait a second. Maybe you can't mow the lawn because it's a Clean Air Action Day. Well, what does that mean? Now, Amy from the West Michigan Clean Air Coalition has the answers.
Well, a Clean Air Action Day is one of those days in the summer when the weather is really hot and it's conducive for what we call ground level ozone formation. And it's one of those days where we ask people to take special action because of people's health and the higher pollution in the air. People may ask why we have these restrictions placed on us in West Michigan, and really it's all due to a ground level ozone issue. There's a national standard that we tend to go over, and a lot of our issue with West Michigan has to do with being next to this big beautiful lake, Lake Michigan. And we get a lot of our pollution from across the lake, from larger cities across the lake, from Chicago, Gary, Milwaukee, and by the time it comes to us, sometimes it even heats more over to the lake, combines with liquid particles, and by the time some of this air pollution gets to us, it's even worse. So in West Michigan, we're asked to take special voluntary actions on those days for people's health reasons and to keep under that national standard. So there is a upper ozone layer, which is a good layer, and we want to keep, and that's the ozone layer that we heard about several years ago when we were all younger. But the ozone layer that we were talking about here is what we call ground level ozone. And ground level ozone is caused by pollution from vehicles, factories, that sort of thing, and it's really more commonly known as smog. Well, ground level ozone continues to be a concern in West Michigan because it is a health-related issue for people who have asthma, for elderly people, or for young people whose respiratory systems are really just developing. So it can definitely be a health issue for people who have other issues, but it also could be a health issue from someone who's very healthy but just very active, such as a jogger and that sort of thing. So we ask people to take precautions on Clean Air Action Days just to keep the ground level ozone to the most minimal level that we can. There's this coalition that I work with called the West Michigan Clean Air Coalition, and we work with statewide meteorologists and all the television meteorologists that you see on TV, and we also do work with local television stations and radio stations such as this interview to get the word out that it is a Clean Air Action Day and that people should be aware for health issues and take extra precautions on those days. There's a national standard that if the meteorologists think the weather forecast, the conditions in the weather forecast are expected to go over that standard, then they call what we call a Clean Air Action Day. And those weather conditions include very hot temperatures, so 80s, 90s, lots of sun, and then typically a wind from the southwest. So Gary, Milwaukee, Indiana, those places, their pollution comes across the lake and hits us. And sometimes it's even worse by the time it gets to us. Well, we changed from Ozone Action Day to Clean Air Action probably about 10 years ago because we added a pollution to our mix in West Michigan called fine particulate pollution. Several years ago, we were almost ready to go over that national standard, but luckily we haven't. But we wanted to add that pollution into the mix to make people aware that that's also another pollution in this area that we have to look out for. Particulate matter pollution days can also happen anytime in the winter. A lot of that is caused by soot from fireplaces and that sort of thing. If people are looking to get more information on the West Michigan Clean Air Coalition, they can go to our website, which is WMCAC.org. We also have a very active Facebook page, which is the West Michigan Clean Air Coalition, and a 1-800 number people can call, which is 1-800-65-OZONE.